Round the bend at Twin Creeks in the Great Smoky Mountains. Try not to jump if you're suddenly surrounded by that sound.
And they sound, some people say turkeys, some people say ducks. And I get my whole family out on the back porch and say, hey, come listen. And they're like, what am I hearing, Dad? It's the frogs. They're here. It's time.
Phil Cawcliffe at Zoo Knoxville says this is the sound of frogs gone wild.
Those are wood frogs. What you're hearing are the males calling for the females. It goes on for the next, month and a half, 2 months.
For these frogs to make a splash with the ladies, chances are their hearts literally thawed because they make it through the winter cold as ice.
They're the species that can freeze almost solid and survive this. So their hearts stop completely. I mean, my guess is some of these frogs may have been frozen 3 weeks ago.
When they hit a stretch of warm winter days, they'll turn any pond or ditch into a spawn shop. And get while the getting's good to fertilize as many eggs as they can. And Cawcliffe says you should care about frogs because they're a sign the environment is hoppy and healthy.
Frogs are a bioindicator species, kind of the canary in a coal mine, that indicate the health of an environment.
All these eggs that survive will become tadpoles and eventually wood frogs, probably in March, with an extra day this February for leap year. You can set out to go frog watching in the Smokies, but they can show up anywhere in East Tennessee.
I mean, this time of year, you're hearing frogs calling along Alcoa Highway.
Wherever you find them, just be discreet, because they get tongue-tied when you get too close.
They're going to be quiet as soon as you get near them anyway.
So enjoy the performance by these opera singers, because they are just one cold snap away from turning back into a frog sickle.
And then they reanimate in the spring when it warms up and they go out and do their business. Listening to them, that's my favorite springtime sound.
In the Great Smoky Mountains, Jim Matheny, WBIR 10 News.